Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and we're starting off this video with a what I eat in a few days. I didn't really do a what I eat in a week video because I'm working and I wasn't really going to show you what I ate at work. So I started off by boiling 2 to 3 eggs. I only ate 2 that day. I don't know why I boiled 3. But I'm taking my supplements with Sarah's Day Body Bloom to wash them all down. Actually, I find Sarah's Day Body Bloom is like, it's okay. I wouldn't repurchase it. For the supplements I'm doing, I have milk thistle for liver support, B12, iron because I'm always low in iron, magnesium, ashwagandha for anxiety, some fish oil, prebiotics, and some vitamin D because you never can have enough vitamin D. It's very healthy for you. I then put some cottage cheese in a bowl with some salt and pepper. Don't sleep on this, guys. It's actually really addicting, especially if you put bacon in it. I would totally recommend that. And I just peeled these eggs very quickly and added some cucumber and enjoyed that. Especially in the new year, I'm trying to eat healthier. I'm sure everyone's goal in the new year is to eat healthy, but I'm trying to eat more whole foods because I know it's better for my body. I'm not trying to necessarily lose weight, just overall be healthy in general. I live in Ontario right now and the gyms are closed, unfortunately, so I don't really work out as much as I used to, but especially eating healthy and changing your diet is definitely going to help you feel good. I get it, guys. You guys are not alone. Everyone struggles with this. Even like the skinny Instagram models, I'm sure, struggle with it. Food is definitely not easy to overcome your addiction, that's for sure. But for my coffee, I decided to try something new. I decided to froth up some heavy cream with some peppermint mocha hot chocolate powder, and it turned out okay. It didn't taste like the Starbucks though. After breakfast, I got kind of hungry and I seen this protein mousse thing on TikTok, and I've had it before and it was really good. It's literally just Greek yogurt and a bunch of protein powder, and you just mix it up and it makes it like you're eating chocolate mousse. It's so good. Sometimes I put cereal in for some texture, but today I put chocolate chips in for some, I don't know, some texture, and it turned out really good actually. Like I ate the entire thing. And here's me making awkward thumbnails, which I'm probably going to use. So around like 12 o'clock, I decided to get a Timmy's coffee, which was absolutely garbage. I asked for half a cream and they literally filled the entire cup with cream. Like, it was gross. And Adam decided to make us some cheesy crab dip for like a lunch/dinner. Amazing. I would use real crab though. We use fake crab and it's disgusting. I would never recommend that fake crab stuff unless like you're eating sushi, but you know, it was still pretty good. And then I didn't really eat dinner because we had quite a bit of that crab dip, so I was just munching on some ice cream cake. Tuesday, I decided to make these poached apple pancakes, and let me tell you guys, go freaking make this. It was the best thing I've ever made. So I basically just peeled 2 apples, whatever apples you have in your fridge. I don't really think it matters. Some apples are different texture, so if you want a soft, I'd use Macintosh, or like harder apples, use Pink Lady. But anyways, I just peeled them and then I put them in a pot with some lemon juice, cinnamon, some coconut sugar, and a little bit of maple syrup and butter. And I just poached them for about 10 to 15 minutes on very low heat, and they turned out fantastic. Sometimes you just get a sweet tooth and you really want to just have something sweet. Now, I'm sure this is a bit healthier than reaching for a Mars bar or a Kit Kat chocolate bar. It's still obviously not the best, but it definitely is more whole food than a processed chocolate bar. Having the idea of losing weight is very hard to comprehend, I guess you would say. I go to the gym thinking of being better and not losing weight, because if I think I'm going to lose weight, I am more likely to get in a toxic relationship with the gym and food rather than a healthy relationship with it. I've been down that road, guys. Don't have that mindset. Trust me, if you change your mindset on everything, you will less likely be down a dark path like I was back 5 years ago. I've seen this thing on TikTok where it's like, don't go to the gym to lose weight, because once you lose all the weight, what's the point of going to the gym? And I looked at that as a very good way of looking at it, obviously, because it's like, once I lose 20 pounds, what's my goal next? You know what I mean? So, like, just go to the gym to make yourself feel good, and don't look at it as a chore, look at it as a hobby, and, like, you will look at it in a totally different mindset.
You're all so well.
Oh, I'm burning it. I burnt my butter and completely destroyed my pancake. I really hope you guys liked that epic fail of a moment. These pancakes were amazing. I just stacked them and put the poached apple on top with a little bit of almond butter and some maple syrup, and like the most amazing pancakes I've ever had. Oh, by the way, it's literally just the Kodiak cake mix. Like, the recipe's on the box. Don't sleep on these pancakes, guys. This is the first time I made them into pancakes. Chef's kisses. We decided to make the stuffed mushrooms with some jalapenos and green onions, and they turned out pretty good. My boyfriend decided to make these because I didn't like grating cheese. I actually hate it so much. So I was like, can you do it? And he was just so sweet and decided to do it for me. So here we are making the birria tacos. They were amazing. Literally go make them as soon as you see this video, because trust me, they looked so amazing on all the videos I've watched, and they are. Like, just do it. Anyways, we couldn't find any of the dried peppers that were required, so we kind of just grabbed like 3 spicy, like, fresh peppers and decided to use that instead. And then we found canned poblano peppers, so we just used that as well. This isn't my recipe. I will post the recipe down in the description. But the spices that we used were oregano, cumin, coriander, black peppercorns, some cloves, cinnamon, cumin, and 3 bay leaves. And the vegetables are those peppers, onions, tomatoes, and garlic. And you just put water to the top and you simmer that for about 30 minutes. Here's the beef. We just salt it and sear it. And this is Adam deciding to eat one of the hotter peppers that we had. And I do not feel bad for him. Like, I don't.
Peace.
Okay.
You have milk?
Yeah. You guys can tell me I'm mean all you want, but what's a relationship without laughing at each other for a little bit, you know? That is our relationship, just making fun of each other. It's great. But anyways, once you're done simmering that for about 30 minutes, you just blend it until all smooth. It said to use just plain water in the recipe, but I used the liquid that I simmered it in because that just makes sense. You then add apple cider vinegar, and you pour it over the meat with a crock pot, or in a crock pot, oh my goodness. and you let that like stew for 4 hours. Yeah, it's a long time, but you know what? It's totally worth it. I did add some beef stock to it because it needed a little bit more liquid, but yeah. And this is us shredding the beef. It honestly asked for beef chuck and short ribs, but I'd skip the short ribs. They didn't turn out very nice. So once those short ribs and all that stuff was done, I just added the consommé to a pot and added a bit more spices for a little bit more flavor and a lot of salt because it needed more salt, and just reduced that till it got a bit thicker. And I will show you in the video how I made the tacos. So we just took plain old corn tortillas and dipped it in the consommé and then fried it in a hot pan. By the time you add all the ingredients to your taco, it ends up being crispy and perfect. So yeah, you just add cheese, a little bit of red onion, some cilantro, and your beef, and you just flip it and serve it with a lime wedge. So Wednesday is the last day I will be showing in this video. I just made a plain old McCafe Keurig coffee with some almond milk. Pretty simple. I don't like sugar in my coffee usually because I just kind of like to enjoy the taste of actual coffee. Not judging anyone who likes sugar in their coffee. I used to drink it all the time, but just decided I didn't like it anymore. And today was the day I decided I wanted to start calorie tracking again with the toxic mindset. Paige, what are you doing? Like, just don't do it because you'll fall into a trap. But I literally just did it for the smoothie and gave up because it's a lot of work for one meal. But it's just a plain old strawberry banana smoothie with protein powder and collagen powder, and this smoothie had 30 grams of protein. Like, let's go. So for lunch, I'm making homemade tomato soup. I'm so excited. I've made this about 5 times in my life and it turns out great every single time. So what I did is I quartered 12 grapevine tomatoes, 2 carrots, I just cut them in half and then little pieces, 2 small Spanish onions, and 2 stalks of celery, and then I just wrapped a whole bulb of garlic with some olive oil. So we're just gonna place that right there to roast, and this is going in the oven at 400 degrees for about, I don't know, I'd say 25 to 30 minutes depending how hot your oven gets. So I decided to start talking at the start of making this and then decided not to, so I guess I'm doing a voiceover for this. But you just blend all this together with a little bit of water until it's like super smooth, so about 2 minutes of blending, and then you literally just put it in a pot. How many times am I gonna say literally? Like, I say literally every time I talk. But then you just add a little bit of chicken bouillon, some thyme, some Italian herbs. You let that heat up a little bit. Wow, amazing. Like, don't sleep on this. I also put a little bit of coconut sugar in it too to counteract the acidity. But yeah, and then I added a little bit of cream as well to make it creamy. Go make this. To serve this, I just ladled a couple ladlefuls of soup in a bowl. I drizzled some olive oil, some cream, and a little bit of Parmesan and fresh cracked pepper. And let me tell you, I've already said it and I'm gonna say it again. Go make this. It is the best soup you'll ever make. Screw that Campbell's canned soup, man. This stuff is the best. Change my mind. You guys can definitely strain this soup if you want, but I find it way better with the texture of the pulp from the vegetables. I'm just using the leftover consomme from the birria, whatever it's called, tacos, as the base. So I'm gonna add a little bit more beef stock to that. But I just cut up some potatoes, celery, carrots, and onions, and I'm just gonna let that simmer for about 2 hours with some beef, and it's going to be the best stew ever. So this stew was really good. This broth was layer of flavor on flavor on flavor, and I just added some dumplings to it. It's literally just flour, baking soda. I added a bit of green onions to it and some cream and water, and it turned out so good, guys. I think I have an obsession with soup. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that in multiple videos I've made, but yeah, soup is just my fetish. Like, it's so good. That is the end of what I eat in a couple day video. I hope you guys enjoyed these wonderful recipes I decided to try and make. I hope you guys make them too, because seriously, like I said before, they are super delicious. Leave a comment down below what your favorite food is, because I would like to know, and maybe I'll do a video of making someone's favorite food or revamping it or whatever, because I like to create new recipes and try different things. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know down in the comments and I'll definitely make a video about it. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You don't want to miss any more videos of me cooking or doing a daily vlog or whatever you guys would like to see. Bye!